Hey, Smarts Washington, MTC Media here at Capital One. Usually I'm down on the floor. Obviously, as you can see, there's some work done. Look like they're flipping this over to hockey. So I'm more up in the stands for this. For our post game, Georgetown 82, St. Francis 65. Game was not as simple as the score, as Georgetown raced out to a 15-point lead, had lost the 15-point lead by near the end of the first half before going up at halftime by one. And then pulling away late. They got started early in the second half, pushed it up to 8, 9-ish. It got pushed up again on a 15-1 run after St. Francis had come back. So Georgetown ends up with a 17-point win. They were led by Micah Peavy's 24 points, Jaden Epps 23 points and 6 rebounds. And certainly Epps was complimented on his defense today also. You always get good defense with PV. But there was a couple other things. Thomas Sorber, 2 fouls in the first half. And that's when a lot of that lead went away. When he picked up a second foul, Georgetown was up by 11. And then they ended up losing the lead eventually. It is just two different teams with him on the floor, with him off the floor. For a while, the bench did not contribute. They ended up contributing a little bit, to be kind. They finished shooting 3 for 12 from the floor, and all 3 shots were made by Jordan Burks. He finished with 7 points. The bench also finished with only a combined 7 rebounds. So this is a win for Georgetown that doesn't necessarily feel like a win, because there was just enough stretches where this team seemed to morph back into what we have seen in the past. And in year 2, you want to see less and less of those stretches of what you're seeing out of Georgetown basketball by the previous regime and frankly, year 1 of Cooley's regime. So maybe those pockets are lower, but one of the questions I asked Cooley at the post game was that power forward spot. You got 3 guys who do 3 different things in Big Julius and Drew Fielder and Jordan Burks. And just how do you balance that playing, who to play when, and what's going into that thought process of that happening, because they do give 3 drastically different things. And, especially in this era of the portal, I mean, Big Julius is a freshman. Jordan Burks is a sophomore. Drew Fields is a sophomore. You want to find the minutes that keep them out of the portal, but also, especially in Georgetown's case, you also have to win games. So it's that balance for Coach Cooley, and that's why he's coach on the front chair and gets paid handsomely to do it, is to make those determinations, because with that group, it's going to be different each game. It's not going to be the same guys and the same minutes and the same rotation. With those 3, it's going to be different each game. I thought, once again, that Drew Fielder did some good things, 8 points, 6 rebounds. I know only on 3-7 shooting. He missed some chippies at the very beginning on the first possession or 2. But I thought that he gave Georgetown a lot. I mean, 8 and 6. And if you put the 3 bigs together, you get, 15? You get 15 points and 10 rebounds. And I guess that works, but you do want to have some continuity. So again, it's a win. Didn't really feel like a win. And, you have Wagner coming up next, which should be a similar game like this. But Georgetown really do need to clean up some of those things. They did force 20 turnovers. A lot of it was at the end. And they didn't turn the ball over all that much. 9 turnovers. You have 18 assists on 9 turnovers. That's not bad either. So there are some good things on paper that came out this game, but there are still some pockets where it seems like it morphs back to too many no pass and 1 pass possessions, and ball not getting out of guys' hands on time, and those type of things. And it's a work in progress. It is a young team, and we are still early in the season. So again, wrapping up from Cap 1, Georgetown 82, St. Francis 65. It's Marcus Washington from MTC Media.